church anyway.
The blood was not fake. Perhaps the medic was wrong and I do have the affliction simply crawling all over my lungs. And hey, now that we're married, you'll catch it and we'll both die.
Fingers crossed.
So do you come here often?
Jane is the first person in history to ever use that line. And 2 seconds later, the first to regret it.
Wow.
Oops. Yeah, because of all the heinous know-it-all wenches in the world, I got stuck with you.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Because I'm your lord husband, who you are to love, honor, and obey.
Missed! I was to be alone until the morrow.
Jane, that's the...
Good night.
dressing room.
You mispronounced wiener, by the way. Wiener. Where'd you learn your Latin? In a ditch?
Who would teach Latin in a ditch?
Oh, you're missing the point.
The point being?
Your mediocre Latin and disappointing table manners.
Are we at a table? No.
Again, missing the point.
Has anybody ever told you that you're an insufferable pedant?
Oh, well, where I come from, pedantry is a virtue.
Where I come from, amiability trumps semantics.
Amiability is for the meek.
Amiability is for the amiable.
You were the rudest man I have ever met.
Well, the night is young. Mingled.
The blood shall tell us everything.
The blood shall tell him nothing. The blood is made from dried beetle shells and honey crystals Jane chewed up and dribbled out.
Jill. Why, 'tis sweet. Whew. Perfect. No affliction.
What?
Don't say what. Say pardon.
You are being poisoned. I can smell it in your food. I know. It's a lot to process.
No, that actually explains a lot.
We must go to her. Now.
But who is poisoning me?
I don't know, but we need to get you out of here. Sorry, do you have something that I could wear? We're not normally so starkers when we change, but I was, because... do you know what? It's a long story. I'll tell you about it some other time.
There's a robe just there.
Cheers.
Why are you wearing a wedding ring?
Mummy made her marry Lester.
What? You are unbelievable. He died, I'm fine.
He died, she's fine.
Ah! Margaret, you're right.
Tricked you.
Fake blood. Margaret, that's cheating.
You mispronounced winning.
Did you just call me a wanker?
Call myself a wanker. But I rather expect you're one too.
You're even more charming and ladylike than I remember.
Oh, and you're Galahad reborn. Very picture of chivalric manhood.
Did you just say that you're picturing my manhood? This is extortion. We can't pay this.
They said that they'll slit her throat if we don't.
No, Jane, I mean, we literally can't pay it. My father's in debt up to his balls. Eyeballs.
Look at these tools.
Innocent I am, on bended knee, imploring your majesty, in agony.
That syntax is agony. Don't scowl at me, you snivelling muckspout.
From this angle, I can see up your nose.
Tell me about you.
My fiancée has the plague.
Oh, bad luck. My husband's dead.
Bad luck indeed.
I know.
The Tofano was in your pocket. Explain it to me. That's an order.
Do you honestly think that I would ruin a Venetian velvet cloak by stretching out the pocket with a leaden poisoner's box? I mean... Oh, how many times? Will you stop your urination? This is a ventilation aperture, not a pissoir.
Give him those coins.
No.
Do it.
Certainly, my lady. Oopsie.
Really?
Teach him a lesson about the evils of begging.
Boiling? Are we still doing that?
You're doing that. On Friday, actually, in a great big iron pot in Smithfield.
Ye gods, in this day and age, you'd think we'd be a bit more sophisticated. Do you remember Richard Roos? I said to King Henry, I said, boiling your own cook, that's a bit on the schnoz, isn't it?
I want a bowl of codling apples. Fresh every day, and no brown spots ever. I want the best Spanish claret for breakfast and the most excellent Rhenish for lunch. Ah, here we are. Oh, the door won't open itself.
Jane, try to understand. I want to be free of this curse. Forever.
God.
Even if it kills me.
Have you always been this melodramatic?
Have you always been this argumentative?
Yes, actually.
Now, do you know my other son, Stan, is also engaged to a Bavarian princess?
Really?
Oh, yes.
Is she very rich?
Filthy. Terrible outbreak of plague there at the moment, so the wedding is postponed. But as I said to him, if she can survive the plague, she can survive marriage.
You know the old adage about forcing your daughter to marry against her will in order to assure your own financial security. It's easier the second time.
Now, Jane, darling, mouth closed, legs open.
You're killing me.
You'll need a dagger. Luckily, I have a spare.
That's not a dagger. This is a dagger.
I've got a few tips. Hold anything firm, firmly, and anything soft, softly.
Apparently it really hurts.
Shh, don't listen to her.
Might I venture a suggestion, Your Highness? Boiled kitten tea with urine. An old man's urine, ideally.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. No kitten tea.